when you were growing up, the area where you're from in Mexico now is even more famous than I guess it was because of Netflix Narcos.
We were famous before, but
Yeah.
you know, thanks to Netflix, we're like Medellin famous.
Yeah, exactly. And
Pablo Escobar status,
I know you're from Sinaloa area. Yeah. And so
not only from Sinaloa, I'm from Culiacan, Sinaloa.
Okay.
That is the Mecca. That's what I'm saying. Medellin, and Medellin was the Mecca of the drug cartels, and you know, and that's where Pablo Escobar is from. We have so many, and the most famous right now is El Chapo.
Yeah.
And but we have so many. I mean, I don't know how, but most of them came from there.
when you were a kid, was that your example growing up? Like, look at these.
Oh my God, yes. It's that soccer players, Luis Miguel, a singer. Who else? Telenovelas guys.
Oh, the soap opera.
Soap opera guys. Yeah. Yes. Cantinflas. But those guys were definitely the main source of what a kid should become one day. Because that's all it is. It's all it is. That's all it's surrender. They help a lot of people. If you ask them who helps you more, the drug dealers or the government, they will say the drug dealers. You know what I mean? They pay medical, schools, clothes, all the basic stuff. You know what I mean? Poverty is not that you have no money. Poverty is you have no medical help, no education, no roof over your head. You know, the food sometimes is just coffee. So they can numb. Here we drink coffee just for fashion.
Sure.
Over there, they drink coffee because there is no food.
So it puts the hunger down.
That's right. And here people use it so they can lose weight.
Yeah.
So they don't eat.
It's not working for
Over
me.
there we use it so we don't eat. So we don't get hungry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So the hungry part.
And so when you were little, were you thinking, I'm going to be a narco?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Wow.
I was 10 years old when I came to my mom. I said, Mom, you know, obviously in our tradition, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are very, I have a lot of empathy and compassion for moms because they end up taking care of the pack.
Yeah.
You know, and so I saw my mom taking care of us, breakfast and school, taking us, walking us to school, and then come back home and then start sewing. You know,
like sewing clothes.
Clothes, yeah. So people, you know, because over there you don't throw anything.
Sure.
You mend things, and so she was doing that. So I would stay right next to her like a puppy, because she would go to sleep at 3 a.m. And so so that to me was, this is too much, you know.
Yeah.
So and you see a lot of people doing the same thing, but something that did in my heart. So obviously I start thinking how I'm gonna get my mom to a safer place, and for her not to kill herself working.
Yeah.
My dad worked, you know, but you know, it's just they don't get paid over there by an hour, and so they get paid by every 2 weeks or every month, and they're very, very minimal. And so that's from that point on, I started looking at where I'm going to make money, and so those are the role models. So when I was 10 years old, I thought I was working since I was 6. But when I was 10 years old, I told my mom, when I grow old, I'm gonna be a drug dealer. And she shook.
Oh, wow.
You know,
slapped you
slapped me across the face and said, if you want to kill me, that's what you do. And I didn't know that that was not the reason. I just want to make enough money. So she changed my mind, and one snap out of it situation.
Because my next question, of course, was, well, what stopped you from doing that? And the answer is, my mom slapped me in the face. Yeah, so you find out pretty quick, like, that's not something that I'm going to
She was very offended, and she was very hurt, you know, by this thought. It was, you know, I had no idea about the ramifications of that. I just saw that these people had money. They had good clothes, I thought it was good clothes at that time, and great cars, and they will eat well. You know, they're always in good restaurants, or at least what I thought was good restaurants at that time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, yeah.
That was no Nobu.
Yeah. Is that your favorite restaurant?
No, that's one of them, but that's a good one.
Yeah.